5, 4. What's up, guys? I am Goose. I'm here casting the Infinity B Team Open. I am joined by my good friend Morse. He just stepped away to get pizza, and I am so totally jealous. This is the quarterfinal round, game number 2. KidKoopa is our Protoss buddy in the bottom left here, and in the top right, EmNSupaDeej, our pink Terran buddy in the top right. And SupaDeej giving the same advice I gave him earlier. SupaDeej is up 1. KidKoopa lost that first game. This is WCS Cloud Kingdom. We just had WCS Antigua. KidKoopa, realizing his mistake from that last game, he did get dropped by a little bit of elevator play from our Terran buddy. Needed to put that pylon in that there smoke. Not going to be a problem on this map. There is no smoke, but this ridge can be dangerous. Pylons everywhere. SimCity is something that not a lot of people think about, but it can make those small changes to your gameplay. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, SimCity is just merely the placement of your buildings. You all do it, whether you know it or not. You put the wall off if you're Terran. Most people tend to do the Evo walls or the spine crawler walls in positions to hold off Hellions if you're Zergy. And if you're doing that there, Forge Fast Expand, you know how to do it as a Protoss. But it doesn't just happen there, it happens everywhere. So where you put your supply depots, where you put your buildings, where you hide them in the back of your base. If you do a proxy, I guess that's SimCity too. It's just not the most best SimCity, it just depends on how that works out for you, I guess. But that's all part of the game. A lot of people, that's a dynamic they miss out on. I'll get rid of the boring stuff here and point out my overlay. infgaming.net, and all the links to all the channels, to everything you ever need in your life are on my overlay. Check it out. Both players opening up pretty standard. We got a Rax and a Gateway. Zealot is started, Marine is started, and we got a probe going down. No. Sneaky probe with 2 live. Very nice. And a second rack, so we're going to see that 2 racks pressure again. I'm under the impression, and yet once again KidKoopa has not fast expanded, only on 1 gas, as is SupaDeej. Reactor going down. The Zealot is out on the map, and here comes the scout from our Terran buddy, doing a nice little hook around the base. Gonna take a shot or 2. Kill it. I love it when Terran units die. Dragon. Yeah. Dragon is not a fan of Protoss. Double Zealot production. That's actually odd as an opening. It can work. I've done it sometimes. It depends on your build. The nice thing about Zealots and Sentries is their build time is very low. You can get them out very quick before your Cyber Core finishes your Warp Gate tech. So you can get a lot of units, but they're not the highest DPS units from our Protoss forces. He's going to lose this probe to this mean Marine. The Marine does take that watchtower. So the 2 racks is still in effect. We're seeing the exact same opening. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Indeed.
Double Marine production, concussive shells. See that Marauder production kicking into high gear. Same stuff. Worked last time. Well, let's use it again. This time we got 3 gateways instead of 2 gate robo. And look at that. KidKoopa learning from his mistakes. And that is the biggest thing you can do as a player, is take the losses as they come. Learn from them. React properly to them, and prevent them from happening in the next game by stopping all that crap. 1 pylon gains him vision of all of this extra space here. Can't be dropped there. I'd like to see one about here. Cover that extra space on his base, and then there's nothing that can sneak in that he shouldn't be able to see on the minimap. Here comes that 2 racks push, about the same amount of units. I would say a few less Marines in this one, it seems. Am I right, Morse? Does it seem like there was more last time?
You know, I didn't get a good count last time.
This
looks really about the same.
It's about the same. It might be a Marine or 2 off. Correct me if I'm wrong, stream. Actually, don't correct me. I don't want to hear it. Shh. And here
this
comes
time he's
that
got
push.
concussive though. I don't think he had concussive last time.
Yes, he did. He opened concussive last time. He went concussive, stim, and never did get that combat shield, but no big deal. See a nice force field here to cut this army in half would be great for our buddy. And he does get one, and force fields the rest out. So this 2x pressure has been quote-unquote denied, although not much damage done to either side. Forced to warp into zealots here. Got that immortal. I think he skipped the observer this time. Learning from his mistakes.
Yeah, I don't see one.
I don't think he's too worried about it. Maybe he's metagaming his opponent. So this Marine is going to check some stuff out. Looks like that probe is heading its way out there. Maybe? No? Getting that forged. There is the observer. So I like the immortal after seeing the marauders. Especially. Because that's what's going to soak up the damage for the Marine army. While the Marines do all the DPS. And EmNSupaDeej is going to get a scout on this. We should see a Nexus go down right about now. Almost there. 400. No, warping. Wow, he's just faking it with this probe, I guess. Here comes the observer. Out across the map. I think he meant to expand and decided, you know what, I already got all this stack. I already got all this stuff. Let's see what my opponent's doing and maybe I can go crush him. Doing a good job.
I agree with this.
Yeah.
Really should have expanded.
Yeah. I think he's a little indecisive. Still making probes. Still making immortals. Terran actually should know or be able to tell that there is no expansion here because you would see probes mining here. I know he doesn't have vision of this entire space, but you can see the minerals. And that is huge in knowing whether you should be preparing for a push or not. If you guys see that on the ladder, if you do this, if you hide an SCV, you hide a probe, that is the way to tell whether or not anything's going on there. And if not, if you can't see, if you don't see SCVs or probes or drones or creep or whatever it happens to be, you should know that something's fishy or they're just not getting those probes out. There's the Nexus expand behind it. I'm not entirely sure I agree with this push. There is no bunker, but that is still an awful lot of Marines and Marauders with stim and concussive. No combat shield, but the Marauder production is keeping up, and the first medevac is going to hit the field right about now. This is a bad time to make a push as a Protoss. This is when the Terran army kicks into gear as soon as those medevacs come out. This is when it gets dangerous. Oh, this force field working against his own army. Terran stims and abuses it. Gonna go ahead and pick off all these sentries. This is probably gonna be GG as long as the Terran follows this up. Those concussive shells really hurting the Protoss army and forcing it back. Not sure why I didn't choose to chase that down. That was just a ton of damage. KidKoopa really set back. If you take a look at the units lost, almost double for our Protoss buddy. Just not the position you want to be in, not the kind of engagement you want to, especially since he had this observer. He saw everything that was here. Oh. Kind of not the best way to trade armies.
Making a nuke.
Nuke. Oh, we love the nuke. That there Marine is getting a free probe. Get a probe. Get a probe. Get a probe. All right, get shot by stalkers. I was cheering for him. I'm not Terran, but I was cheering for him. The odds were against him. I'll go for the underdog. That's why I always start cheering for Protoss, because Protoss is so underpowered. We need a buff. Working on them, their upgrades. Got the full army comp, knows the army's there. He's gonna... Oh, yeah. Bottom part of the screen, Morse. I hope you're looking.
Coming.
Oh, yes. Oh, please. I don't even care anymore. I want this to happen. Oh, please happen. Oh, God, please happen. No detection out. It's actually all the way over here. That's the observer, the only one on the map. Do it. Do it. Yeah, we all love that there nuke. How many probes? How many probes are gonna die? Come on, guys.
17.
Come on, guys. all of them. Oh! Yeah! Wow! That's... Oh, love them nukes. Love them nukes. Here, we'll go ahead and control our seat. Check that out. 16. Wow, that was a close guess there, Morse. Counting the early 1 or 2 that he probably did lose. And Terran is pushing out after that huge economic damage.
Terran says this is my high ground.
I do what I want. The Ghost on that their hold stop position command, stand in the back, cloaked, pretend you're not there. I blend in, blend in, blend in. And here
He's
comes
an observer.
Here comes this is an interesting tactic. Oh, this could be something really cool. Dropping in the back of the middle line from the front, almost the exact same thing we saw last game. Gonna catch him out of position a little bit here. I don't know if I agree with this. It kind of throws your army away. If that makes sense. Gonna kill a lot of probes. Approaching from both sides. Needs to focus down those sentries, and he's getting the zealots for free. Sentries here. Not bad. Here comes another nuke while he's distracted. I hope we're noticing that. Gonna get a bunch more probe kills, and he's paying attention to this battle. He's gonna clean that up, but here it is. Boom! Everything goes down. That is huge. As our Protoss lost all his probes. One probe on the one probe. Wow, I am so glad I got that on stream. That is just beautiful.
Top 5.
And this is going to be all in for our Protoss buddy. I think our Terran buddy missed a little macro there because he was just as excited as we were with that crap, going, I hope this works. I hope this works, because it is going to be so freaking cool. Oh, gotta love that.
We got 2 off.
2 nukes.
Starting 1-1 upgrade.
That is our first nukes ever in my history of casting this. Gotta love it. Having some fun out here. EmNSupaDeej got quite an army built up as well. This is going to be all in for KidKoopa. He can't even bring probes because he doesn't have any. Not bad force fields there. Good. Trapping a few more units. Getting some free ones as they're running back. Needs to pull back and then re-engage this. This is not where he wants to be position-wise. 2 more nice force fields. Got the SCVs attacking him there. Going to be able to do some damage, but all EmNSupaDeej needs to do is hold this, and the supply count is just tremendous. EmNSupaDeej almost quadrupling him. Cleaning up just about everything else. GG from KidKoopa. A nice series. Well played. Oh, gotta love down there, nukes.
Replay saved.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see what the stream says.